slumber, a little.
Rock 102.1, Schmonty here on the 7-Up broadcast booth, overlooking the crowd at Fall Ball, and the gentlemen from Nothing More. We've got Johnny and Dan hanging here on stage. First of all, welcome to Tucson. Just rolling in on fumes on the bus.
Yep.
Yep.
Glad to make it here in one piece. Our bus broke down on the way.
Now,
so.
I heard you guys were out with wrenches. Because Dan, you're the mechanic in the group, right? Were you underneath the hood going, all right, let me look.
No. We lucked out and got the one bus with the driver that just knows everything about it. So he was out there. I was watching though and asking questions. Yeah.
What's that do?
Yeah.
What's that do?
I've never seen one of those before. God, that guy is really dirty.
Are you going to throw that part away? I could weld that.
No, I asked that. I was like, do they need that a core charge? Because I could take that apart. So.
So this is the first show. I mean, first of all, thank you guys for inducing a bit of panic the other day. When you announced that Paul was leaving Nothing More and Ben was taking his place, it was a planned departure, but for whatever reason, people in Tucson lost their collective minds going, wait a minute, Nothing More's not playing Fall Ball now?
Oh,
and
really?
It was like, whoa, pump the brakes. They're coming, I promise you. This was a planned thing. So let's talk a little bit about this is the first show with Ben.
Yeah, we're, I want to say that we're a little nervous anytime it's a first show coming back from being off the road, regardless. But I'm actually pretty calm. Ben has done 1 week of rehearsal with us, which doesn't sound like much, but honestly, the first day we got in the rehearsal room, it was like we got through the first song, and I looked over at Dan, and I looked at Mark, and we were both like, yeah, let's go to the next one. I had no comment, nothing. And we just went through song after song like that, where he just had everything to the T. He's a great guy, great drummer. This is our first show with him, so it'll be a special show for us, and excited about it, man.
Yeah, and he's actually from Phoenix, so this heat should just be nothing to him. So
he's going to be the one that of all of you will survive the most. I mean, you're Texas boys, you're used to the southern heat, but not the dry heat.
Yeah, not the dry heat so much.
It's much drier than San Antonio.
Yeah, like I'm way more worried about Johnny's voice going out than a whole new drummer like messing things up for us.
I don't want to.
No offense to Johnny.
No, that's a good worry.
I don't want to open old wounds, but the last time we talked was an Arizona show up in Tempe. And you were. I think the regiment was an ice cold beer and some craft table cheese. That was to nurse the vocal cords back to health.
Afterwards, that was really more
funny.
comfort food.
Comfort food.
Yeah,
it's
for my
the soul.
The happier you are, the better your voice sounds. You know.
Yeah.
Are you
or if it doesn't, you're at least happy while you suck.
Yeah. Are you happy right now?
I'm feeling good right now.
All right,
yeah.
so we're in for a good show.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah,
this is very
I'm
good.
stoked.
I'm gonna knock on this wood in front of me though, but we should be good.
Yeah.
Now, with Ben being the new guy, have there been any new guy hazings yet? I mean, he's only been with you a week. Is there anything that you put him through the ringer?
We've been too busy and kind of just stressed out this last week to do anything. But I'm sure once we get a week into touring, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, and he's such a nice guy that we don't want to make him think that we're a bunch of dicks or something like that, right? Because we never met him before.
I kind of wanted to though the first day to just be like total,
just be really cold and callous, and aloof.
And then the second day, let him know, but just care. I can never really do those kind of pranks though. I break character too quick.
Just call him Pledge. Don't forget his name. Bob, get on the drums. Brett, what are you doing?
I'm taking these ideas for sure.
Feel free to use it. Now, after this, you guys are going out on a headlining tour on the Monster Outbreak tour, and then you're reuniting with Shinedown and Breaking Benjamin. And Shinedown, when last we spoke, Johnny, it just happened after they pulled their Nerf dart, take the drum cymbals off stage, powder the drums, prank on you guys, and you said you were cooking up the D-towels, which I brought you one today.
Yeah,
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia D-towels. I wanted to make this a momentous occasion. But now, I mean, do we have anything? Because Shinedown doesn't listen to me when I talk. Do we have anything planned for them? You've had some time to think of some comebacks or some pranks, some retaliation, if you will.
I think the detail prank was a little more elaborate because I think we were gonna walk into like catering with nothing but the details on, and then like throw them off of us onto them and be left in Speedos or something while they're, eating.
Now, why not do that on stage?
Yeah.
Because
not a bad idea.
Can you
we
imagine?
We got to do it the last show though, so we don't get kicked off the tour.
Yeah, that's the key. So
like, all right, we're already done. So whatever. Later.
I feel like if a band pulls a prank, they have to have a sense of humor and expect they're going to get pranked back. For example, Chevelle. I brought up the fact that you guys didn't prank Chevelle with Sam. And he was like, "Oh, they could have. We would have been cool with it. We would have rolled with it. We've done some stuff in our time."
Yeah.
Well, good to know. Chevelle's on the list now.
Yeah.
They're here today. I'm just saying, not that I'm poking the bear or setting anything up, but if you felt the urge, just give us a heads up. We have cameras. We can go with you.
See, I've always thought it was the headliner's duty to prank the opening bands, and I understand it can go both ways. It's no big deal, but
I think traditionally.
Yeah.
But it's a new era.
It is a new era.
Would it be an honor to get pranked by the Offspring then?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. I wanted that on my gravestone. I got pranked by the Offspring. That's
Noodles was here. And now after the tours are all wrapped and done, you guys said you're heading back in. We're working on the next Nothing More album.
Yes. We've been itching to get back in the studio. It's been a long, almost 2 years of touring for us, and it's been well worth it. We've really established a family and a fan base from all the way to Japan now and across Europe and the United States. So it's been a really good foundation to lay for the next record, and we're gonna get in probably around. We're gonna stop touring around this end of December.
Will that be a nice welcome relief, a nice change of pace?
Oh yeah. I think the road has been really exciting, but it's also been. It's just been so back-to-back with tours that sometimes you can't even have enough time or energy to appreciate the moment.
Right on.
So I think it's going to be a great change of pace.
Yeah, and it just feels like it's time to stop for a while, too. It's not that we're unhappy out here, not stoked to be out. It just, I don't know, it feels like it's time. So, and it's definitely time to write a new record.
So would you say this is the time? Come on, guys. I got a book coming out. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right, well, we've had Johnny and Dan from Nothing More hanging out here on the 7-Up broadcast stage. These guys are on stage a little bit later in the afternoon. Let me just check my set times. 2:30 in the p.m. I'll actually be the gentleman bringing you out and introducing you to the Tucson masses here. But we are excited you guys are here. Excited to see the first show with Ben behind the kit. And, guys, welcome to Tucson.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy to be back.
Can't wait, man.
It's Rock 102.1 KFMA.
She stuck around for you.